Shalom, family. Welcome to another episode of Our Israel Lives. Today, we are going to go through the instructions on how to complete the 3-day cleanse. Now, I must say that you should contact or talk to your dietitian or healthcare physician before starting any type of regimen. I have done this cleanse for many years, and my husband as well. And every time we do it, we come out feeling amazing. The key is to clean out the blood, the gut, and after that, to eat pretty clean. Whenever you break this fast, which is 3 days, you want to break it with a salad for a couple of days. It'd be nice if you can make your own dressing to keep from using store-bought dressings, but if not, just buy the cleanest dressing that you can and stop the fast with a salad for a couple of days before you go back into eating cooked food, okay? So, first, we're going to start with things needed, okay? So, day one, you're going to need 64 ounces of distilled water, 64 ounces of raw apple juice, which is what we've made. And the distilled water, I would recommend that you don't get it out of plastic, that you go to Whole Foods or either Walmart and get distilled water and keep it in glass containers, okay? And the apple juice that we're using, I made it in a previous video, so you want to go to the previous video to get detailed instructions on how to prepare it. You should use organic apples. However, if you just cannot use organic apples, in the video before, I showed you how to clean them with salt, vinegar, and oil of oregano to get everything off. That's if you can't afford organic, okay? So you're going to need 64 ounces of distilled water, 64 ounces of raw apple juice, and this is day one. And then you are going to also need 8 ounces of pure, non-sweetened, this is prune juice, okay? You're only going to take this at the beginning of the day, okay? And then you are also going to need 1 tablespoon of extra virgin cold pressed olive oil. And you want to make certain, you want to look and make certain that the only ingredients are extra virgin olive oil, okay? This is a high quality olive oil, and you are just going to need 1 tablespoon the first day, okay? And so I went ahead on and broke it down to what you're going to need for 3 days. But for 3 days, you'll need a total of 192 ounces of distilled water, 192 ounces of the raw apple juice, 24 ounces of the pure unsweetened prune juice, and 3 tablespoons of olive oil, okay? Now, I put 192 ounces of raw juice. To make that, you're going to need approximately 43 apples. But I put, to get 43 to 46 apples, because if you decide to eat apples, you can eat apples after the cleansing process if you desire on this fast. So this is really safe for people who maybe take medications and things of that nature, and they have to eat. Your doctor may be okay with this fast, okay? So another thing I want to point out, guys, is, and this is not trying to sell anything, but I've been through 4 juicers. And the reason in the past why I failed at juicing is because it was just so expensive. And I found that investing in a good juicer produces me more juice and less waste. And also the juicer that I use is a cold press maculating juicer. And what that means is it chews the fruit, just like you or I would, and it extracts more of the juice and it doesn't heat the juice, which keeps the enzymes living. Okay, so based on if you're using a lower quality juicer, you may have to use more apples. So these numbers are based on me using a high performing masculating cold press juicer. Okay, so I say 43 to 46 apples. So now that you know what you are going to need for the cleanse, I'm going to give you quick instructions on how to do this cleanse. Okay, it's probably best to do a little sheet like this. Day one, and what we're going to do is every day the fast is going to start at 8 a.m. Okay, you want to start with a tablespoon of the olive oil. Okay, and it's not that bad. If you don't if you think it's going to be a problem, just pinch your nose and you start with that. And right after you take the olive oil, you want to do 8 ounces of the prune juice. Now what I did, I put a little tab here to show me where 8 ounces stop, because if you buy just the right amount of water or whatever, you want to make certain that you're doing 8 ounces every time. Okay, so at 8 o'clock you're going to and I forgot to tell you too, you will need a timer. Okay, and you could use your cell phone, you can use your timer on your microwave, or if you have a timer. But anyway, at 8 a.m. you're going to start with your olive oil and your prune juice. Okay, 30 minutes later, water. 30 minutes later, apple juice. All the time consuming 8 ounces. Okay, and you are just going to alternate until you get down to your last juice is going to be at 4 p.m. And then after that, 4:30 until nightfall, you can have water and organic apples, but do not consume at night. And the reason we don't consume at night is because your body is starting to shut down for the evening, and it's not wanting to metabolize anymore. So, but that is optional. When I do this, I generally do not eat at all. Okay, but if you are one of those people who need to eat, then after you finish your last juice at 4:30, you can have your water and your organic apples until nightfall. Now you can have as much water as you want. Okay, so you may want to buy extra water. So a good way to keep up with this is as you go, day one, after you consume your water, check. After you drink your juice, check. Because sometimes you'll get lost or confused. Oh, which one is it time for me to do? And then on day two, you just start another row. And on day three, you just start another row. And guys, again, as I said, after you finish this fast, you do not want to go crazy just eating all kinds of crazy food. You want to start back with a salad, okay? Whatever you want on your salad that's raw and healthy, okay? And this fast is in preparation for a hard reset that I want to start in January. It is going to be a heavy detox parasitic cleanse, okay? So this is pretty much getting my body ready for that cleanse, okay? So after you do this fast, I would like you to commit to not consuming dairy or meats, okay? If you must consume meat, I would say let it be fish only and clean fish, kosher fish, and also let it come from deep, deep waters. I'm not going to tell you where that is because I'm not a fish eater and I'm not condoning it. But if you are going to eat fish, make certain that it is kosher okay? Because what's the use of cleaning a house and then going back and just tearing it up, right? But just kind of Google fish that are kosher and can be found in deep waters. And I would do deep cold water, okay? Some of the purest water is where you want to, the deepest and the purest water, if you are going to consume fish, is where you want to get it, okay? So guys, I hope this tutorial was helpful. I look forward to you journeying with us on this cleanse. I'm so excited about it. And if you have any questions, post them in the comments. We ask always that you like, share, and subscribe. After the first of the year, I want to start just really getting into cooking. I would like to be at 1,000 subscribers because the editing can sometimes be quite overwhelming, and it'll be easier for me to do some of these tutorials if I can go live. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for your support. If you're interested in the Nama Juicer, please look in the description, and there will be options for you to purchase it. And when you go to checkout, you can choose Affirm to pay in installments. Okay, guys, thank you so much for sitting with me today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.